Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today with a simple truth, one that holds the power to change the course of your life. We talk about the world around us, about the struggles we face, the battles we fight. But I'm here to remind you, before you look outward, you need to look within. You need to speak blessings upon yourself. The power of words is something we often underestimate. Every day we engage in countless conversations, both with others and with ourselves. Yet many of us fail to recognize the profound impact our words have on shaping our reality. Words are not just sounds or phrases, they are vibrations, they are energy, and they have the power to manifest in ways we cannot always see but can certainly feel. When we speak, we cast a spell over our own lives, determining how we see ourselves and how we approach the world around us. In many cultures, there is a long-standing belief that words have the power to create or destroy. You've likely heard the saying, "What you speak, you become." This isn't just a catchy phrase, there's truth to it. The language we use, especially the language we use about ourselves, carries weight. If we constantly speak negatively about our abilities, our worth, or our future, we reinforce those beliefs within ourselves. Over time, this negativity becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, limiting us from reaching our full potential. Think about it. How many times have you told yourself that you're not good enough, not smart enough, or not capable of achieving something? Each time you do, you're planting a seed of doubt in your mind, a seed that grows and prevents you from taking action or striving for your dreams. On the other hand, when we speak positivity, when we speak words of encouragement and power, we empower ourselves. Our words can ignite our drive, motivate us to overcome obstacles, and remind us of our purpose. This concept of self-empowerment through words isn't just about being overly optimistic or naive. It's not about ignoring the challenges we face or pretending everything is perfect. It's about recognizing that while life will test us, our inner dialogue can be a source of strength. Instead of allowing the difficulties of life to define us, we can use words to remind ourselves that we are resilient, capable, and worthy of success. When you speak blessings upon yourself, you are aligning your mind, body, and spirit with your highest potential. The words you choose, whether they're about your abilities, your worth, or your future, hold the key to unlocking opportunities and building the confidence you need to pursue your goals. It's not magic, but it's a form of self-affirmation that reinforces the belief in yourself and your capacity to achieve what you set out to do. Moreover, the way you speak to yourself influences your actions. Think about the difference between saying, "I can do this," and saying, "I don't think I can." The first statement empowers you to take action, to push through any doubts, and to keep going despite the obstacles. The second statement invites fear and uncertainty to take hold, making it harder for you to take any meaningful steps forward. Your words dictate your mindset, and your mindset dictates your behavior. This power extends beyond just self-talk. How we speak to others can also reflect how we view ourselves. If we are constantly putting others down or speaking negatively about them, it often reveals insecurity or lack of self-esteem within us. But when we choose to speak encouragement and kindness to others, it not only lifts them up, but reinforces the positive energy we need to thrive ourselves. The act of speaking blessings upon others is often a reflection of how we feel about ourselves. Ultimately, the words we speak are the building blocks of our identity and our journey. So when we choose to speak blessings upon ourselves, we are choosing to align our actions with our highest vision. We are choosing to believe in the possibilities that lie ahead, even when the path seems uncertain. And in doing so, we unlock the potential to become the best version of ourselves. Words may seem simple, but when you truly understand their power, you realize they are the key to transforming your life. Looking within ourselves is often the most difficult part of any journey. We spend so much of our time and energy focusing on the world around us, the expectations of others, societal standards, and the pressures to achieve, that we forget the most crucial element of success and fulfillment: ourselves. Before you can truly move forward in life, before you can truly understand your purpose, you have to take a moment to look within. This inner exploration is not about seeking validation from the world, but rather discovering the strength, potential, and value that already resides within you. Too often we search for approval outside of ourselves. We look to others for affirmation, hoping they will confirm our worth and capabilities. We rely on others to determine our value and place in the world, whether that's through their praise, approval, or recognition. But this external validation can be fleeting and unreliable. When we look outward for our sense of self, we set ourselves up for disappointment. No one else can truly know our unique gifts, our deepest desires, or our potential. Only we can. Looking within is about tapping into your true self, the essence of who you are beyond the roles you play or the titles you carry. It's about recognizing that the power you need to succeed is already within you. You've had it all along. It's not something you have to search for or wait to discover. It's a part of you embedded in your core, and it's only waiting for you to acknowledge it. This process begins with self-awareness. To look within, you first need to understand who you are. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your passions, your dreams, and your desires? More importantly, what are the limiting beliefs or fears that hold you back? Self-awareness is the key to unlocking the door to your true potential. You cannot move forward or embrace your greatness if you do not understand who you are at the very core of your being. Once you begin to understand yourself, the next step is to accept yourself. Self-acceptance is an essential part of looking within. We are often our own harshest critics, focusing on what we perceive as flaws or shortcomings. But true growth comes from embracing who you are right now in this very moment. Accepting yourself imperfections and all allows you to move forward with confidence and clarity. It's not about being perfect, it's about being authentic and owning every part of yourself. In this process of looking within, it's also vital to cultivate a sense of self-worth. When we don't acknowledge our value, we become susceptible to self-doubt and fear. But recognizing your worth is empowering. You are worthy of success, love, happiness, and everything you desire. This internal belief in your own worth is what will fuel your actions and decisions, propelling you forward even when faced with challenges. Without it, it's easy to get caught in the cycle of self-sabotage or to remain stagnant in the face of fear and uncertainty. Looking within is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing practice. Life is full of ups and downs, and the person you are today may not be the same person you are tomorrow. The journey of self-discovery and growth is fluid, and as you evolve, so should your understanding of yourself. It's important to regularly reflect on who you are and what you need. This ongoing inner work will keep you grounded, focused, and aligned with your purpose. When you begin to look within, you start to realize that external validation becomes less important. The opinions and judgments of others no longer hold as much weight because you've already found your sense of self. You no longer need to rely on others to tell you that you are capable, strong, and deserving. This self-reliance is a powerful tool in overcoming obstacles and achieving success because it helps you trust in your abilities even when others doubt you. Ultimately, looking within is about rediscovering the power you've always had. It's about trusting in your inner wisdom and tapping into your deepest strengths. It's about knowing that you are enough, just as you are, and that everything you need to succeed is already inside of you. Claiming your power is perhaps one of the most liberating and empowering actions you can take in your life. It is a declaration of your belief in yourself, your abilities, and your right to succeed. Yet so many of us hesitate to claim that power, either out of fear, self-doubt, or the conditioning we've received from the world around us. We are often taught to be humble, to hold back, and to question our worthiness. But in doing so, we undermine the very force that could propel us toward greatness. To claim your power is not about arrogance. It's about recognizing your own potential and fully stepping into it. At its core, claiming your power is an act of ownership. It's about acknowledging that you are the one in control of your destiny. Too often, we give our power away, whether it's to other people, circumstances, or past experiences. We let others define us, or we let our fears and insecurities dictate the choices we make. This results in a life that is reactive, where we feel like we are constantly responding to the world instead of creating our own path. To claim your power, however, is to take full responsibility for your life. It's about recognizing that you are the author of your own story and that you have the ability to shape it as you see fit. This process begins with a shift in mindset. You must first recognize that you are worthy of success and happiness. Too often, we diminish our own abilities or believe that we must wait for permission to pursue our dreams. We hold ourselves back, thinking that success is reserved for others or that we are not deserving of the best life has to offer. But the truth is, you don't have to wait for anyone's approval. You don't need external validation to go after what you want. You have everything you need inside of you. The only thing standing between you and your greatness is your willingness to claim it. Claiming your power also involves overcoming fear. Fear is the greatest barrier to stepping into your true potential. It's the voice that tells you that you can't, that you're not good enough, or that you'll fail. But fear is often a liar. It's a product of past experiences and limiting beliefs that have been ingrained in us over time. When we allow fear to control us, we deny ourselves the opportunity to grow and achieve what we are capable of. To claim your power is to confront fear head-on and refuse to let it define your choices. It's about trusting in your own strength and believing that, even in the face of uncertainty, you have what it takes to succeed. Another critical aspect of claiming your power is setting boundaries. Many people feel powerless because they allow others to dictate how they should live, what they should do, or what they should believe. But when you claim your power, you establish clear boundaries that honor your values, needs, and goals. You stop letting others take your energy, time, and attention away from what truly matters to you. Boundaries are not selfish. They are necessary for maintaining your well-being and for protecting your sense of self. By setting and enforcing boundaries, you reclaim control over your life and ensure that you are living in alignment with your own truth. When you claim your power, you also embrace the idea of self-reliance. This doesn't mean isolating yourself or doing everything alone. Rather, it means trusting in your own judgment and abilities. Self-reliance is about knowing that no matter what happens, you have the inner resources to handle any challenge that comes your way. It's about being confident in your decisions, even when others may not understand or support them. Self-reliance fosters independence and resilience, which are essential qualities for overcoming adversity and achieving long-term success. Claiming your power is about believing in your potential for growth and transformation. It's about recognizing that even if you're not where you want to be right now, you have the ability to evolve. No matter your past, your mistakes, or your setbacks, you have the capacity to learn, adapt, and change. To claim your power is to trust in the process of personal growth and to commit to becoming the best version of yourself. It's a continuous journey, one that requires dedication, patience, and self-compassion. In summary, claiming your power is about taking ownership of your life, overcoming fear, setting boundaries, trusting in yourself, and embracing your potential for growth. It's not about waiting for permission from others. It's about stepping into your greatness and owning the life you deserve. By claiming your power, you not only transform your own life, but you also inspire those around you to do the same. You become a beacon of possibility, showing others that they too have the power to shape their future. When we speak words of greatness, we are not just expressing confidence in ourselves, we are shaping the very reality we wish to create. Words carry an energy that goes beyond simple communication. They influence how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. When we speak words of greatness, we are aligning our thoughts, actions, and beliefs with our highest potential. These words serve as declarations of intent, affirmations of who we are, and what we are capable of achieving. But to truly harness the power of these words, we must understand the difference between speaking with power and speaking with mere hope. Words of greatness are not about empty boastfulness or arrogance. It's not about inflating your ego or pretending to be something you're not. Rather, it's about recognizing your own worth and stepping into your full potential. Each person has a unique set of gifts, talents, and abilities that make them capable of achieving extraordinary things. Speaking words of greatness is a way of acknowledging these attributes, affirming them, and projecting them into the world. It is a declaration that you are not bound by limitations or circumstances, but are instead guided by your strengths and your vision. The first step in speaking words of greatness is to identify and own your strengths. Many of us are quick to focus on our shortcomings, the areas where we feel we fall short. It's easy to get caught up in our insecurities or to compare ourselves to others. But when we focus on the negative, we do a disservice to ourselves. Instead, we should shift our focus to our strengths, those qualities that make us unique and capable. These could be anything from our creativity, our resilience, our compassion, or our ability to solve problems. When we speak words of greatness, we are not downplaying our weaknesses. We are emphasizing the qualities that empower us. Next, speaking words of greatness involves setting audacious goals. To speak greatness is to envision a future that stretches your limits, one that inspires you to take bold action. It's about speaking with conviction and passion about the life you want to create, even if that future seems distant or unattainable. You have to be willing to dream big, to stretch beyond what you think is possible, and then declare those dreams as if they are already on their way to becoming reality. The words you speak about your future shape the actions you take today. If you speak with certainty about achieving your goals, you are far more likely to take the steps necessary to bring them to life. Words of greatness also play a crucial role in overcoming obstacles. Life will inevitably throw challenges your way, and it's easy to become discouraged when things don't go as planned. However, when you speak greatness over yourself, you are reinforcing your resilience and reminding yourself that setbacks are not permanent. Words like "I am capable," "I am strong," or "I will overcome this" help you maintain perspective and stay focused on the bigger picture. These affirmations act as reminders that you have the inner strength to persevere, no matter the hurdles you face. The more you speak greatness, the more you embody that greatness, even in the most difficult moments. Additionally, speaking words of greatness requires shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Many people live with a sense of limitation, believing that opportunities, success, or happiness are scarce and hard to come by. But when you speak from a place of greatness, you recognize that there is an abundance of possibilities available to you. You no longer feel the need to compete with others or feel threatened by their success. Instead, you acknowledge that there is enough for everyone and that your greatness does not diminish the greatness of others. By adopting an abundance mindset, you open yourself up to endless opportunities and attract positive energy into your life. When we speak greatness, we also speak from a place of self-belief and confidence. Confidence is not something that comes naturally to everyone, but it is something that can be cultivated through consistent practice. By consistently speaking words that affirm your abilities and your worth, you gradually build your confidence. You begin to see yourself as capable, deserving, and equipped to face whatever challenges come your way. The more you speak greatness, the more you start to believe it, and the more others will believe it too. Confidence is contagious, and when you speak with conviction and belief, you inspire those around you to do the same. Finally, speaking words of greatness is not just about personal success, it's also about aiding others. True greatness is not a solo pursuit, it is about lifting others up along the way. When you speak words of encouragement, support, and empowerment to those around you, you create a ripple effect of positivity. You become a source of inspiration for others to recognize their own greatness and to pursue their own dreams. By speaking greatness, you become a leader not just in your own life, but in the lives of others as well. In summary, speaking words of greatness is a powerful tool for creating the life you desire. It involves acknowledging your strengths, setting bold goals, overcoming obstacles, adopting an abundance mindset, cultivating confidence, and uplifting others. When you consistently speak words of greatness, you align your thoughts, actions, and energy with your highest potential. You begin to see opportunities where others see limitations, and you rise above challenges that might otherwise hold you back. In essence, speaking words of greatness is not just about affirming your own abilities, it's about embracing your role in shaping your future and empowering others to do the same. Self-worth is one of the most fundamental aspects of our lives, yet it is often the most overlooked or neglected. We tend to place our value in external things, our job titles, relationships, possessions, or the opinions of others. However, true self-worth cannot be defined by these external factors. It must come from within, and it is the key to unlocking your full potential and leading a fulfilled life. When you fully accept and embrace your inherent worth, you give yourself the power to move forward with confidence, regardless of the external circumstances. The first step in cultivating self-worth is recognizing that you are inherently valuable simply because you exist. Too often, we tie our worth to what we achieve or how we are perceived by others. If we receive praise or success, we feel validated. If we face failure or rejection, we feel unworthy. This conditional sense of self-worth creates an unstable foundation for our self-esteem. Real self-worth is not something that fluctuates with external circumstances. It is the unshakable belief that you are valuable regardless of the highs and lows of life. This mindset shift is essential because when you start from a place of inherent worth, you stop seeking validation from others. You realize that you do not need anyone's approval to feel good about yourself. Too many people spend their lives chasing validation from friends, family, or society, hoping that others will affirm their value. But this external approval is often fleeting and unreliable. When you look within and recognize your own worth, you no longer need the constant reassurance from others. You become your own source of affirmation. And that creates an unbreakable foundation of confidence. One of the biggest challenges to recognizing your self-worth is the tendency to focus on your shortcomings. We all have flaws, and it's easy to become consumed by them. Whether it's a physical attribute you don't like, a mistake you've made, or a goal you haven't yet achieved, it can be difficult to look beyond these imperfections. However, it's important to remember that no one is perfect, and those imperfections do not define you. In fact, they are often the very things that make you unique and give you the opportunity to grow. Instead of focusing on what you think is lacking, shift your attention to your strengths. What do you do well? What are the qualities that make you special? Perhaps you have a talent for helping others, a creative spark, a strong work ethic, or the ability to adapt to new situations. These are the qualities that matter most. By focusing on your strengths, you reinforce your sense of worth and empower yourself to continue growing and evolving. It's not about being perfect. It's about embracing who you are right now with all your strengths and imperfections and recognizing that you are enough as you are. An important aspect of self-worth is learning to let go of the past. We all carry baggage, mistakes, regrets, missed opportunities, or relationships that didn't work out. These past experiences can weigh heavily on our self-esteem, making us feel like we are not worthy of success or happiness. But it's crucial to realize that the past does not define your future. What matters is who you are right now and the person you are becoming. You cannot change the past, but you can choose to release its grip on your present and future. By forgiving yourself and letting go of past mistakes, you free yourself to embrace the full potential that lies ahead. Another key element of self-worth is setting boundaries. When you recognize your value, you understand that you deserve respect, love, and consideration from others. Setting boundaries is not about being selfish, it's about honoring your needs and protecting your well-being. When you don't set boundaries, you allow others to take advantage of you, whether that's through their time, energy, or behavior. But when you establish and enforce healthy boundaries, you are telling yourself and others that your time, energy, and emotions are valuable. This act of self-respect reinforces your sense of worth and ensures that you are surrounded by relationships and situations that lift you up rather than drain you. Building self-worth also requires self-compassion. We are often our own harshest critics, constantly judging ourselves for every mistake or perceived flaw. However, true self-worth comes from treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during times of struggle. Instead of beating yourself up for past missteps, offer yourself the same compassion you would offer a loved one. Understand that you are human, that mistakes are part of the journey, and that every experience is an opportunity to learn and grow. Self-compassion allows you to bounce back from setbacks more quickly and with greater resilience, reinforcing your worth as a person who is deserving of love, happiness, and success. Recognizing your self-worth is about taking action aligned with your values and purpose. When you understand your worth, you no longer tolerate situations or people that diminish you. You begin to make choices that honor your authentic self. This could mean pursuing a career that aligns with your passions, nurturing relationships that are supportive and positive, or making decisions that prioritize your well-being. By acting in ways that reflect your true value, you reinforce the belief that you are worthy of the life you desire. Self-worth is the foundation of all success, happiness, and fulfillment. It begins with the realization that you are valuable simply by being yourself, and it grows as you embrace your strengths, let go of the past, set boundaries, and treat yourself with compassion. When you recognize your own worth, you stop seeking validation from external sources and start living in alignment with your true potential. The more you honor your worth, the more your life reflects that truth, attracting opportunities and relationships that support your growth and well-being. You are worthy of all the success, love, and happiness you desire. Never forget that. The journey of self-discovery and growth is ongoing and continuous. Life is an ever-evolving process, and just as we grow and change physically, emotionally, and mentally, so too should our understanding of who we are. The process of self-discovery is not a destination, but rather an ongoing journey that requires us to remain open, flexible, and committed to learning more about ourselves. This ongoing process of introspection and growth allows us to become the best versions of ourselves, with each step forward bringing us closer to our true potential. One of the most important aspects of this journey is the willingness to embrace change. It's easy to become comfortable with the way things are, especially when we find patterns in our lives that we feel we can predict or control. However, the more rigidly we cling to old habits, beliefs, or identities, the more we limit ourselves. Growth and transformation can only occur when we are open to change and willing to step outside our comfort zones. This doesn't mean abandoning who we are, but rather allowing ourselves to evolve and expand into the person we are becoming. Embracing change also means accepting that life will present new challenges and that facing these challenges is part of our growth process. When we encounter obstacles, it's easy to become discouraged or frustrated. However, challenges are an integral part of the journey. Each setback presents an opportunity to learn something new about ourselves, to identify areas of strength we didn't know we had, or to discover new strategies for overcoming adversity. It's through facing challenges head-on that we learn to develop resilience, perseverance, and inner strength. The more we grow, the better equipped we become to handle life's curveballs, ultimately moving closer to the person we are meant to become. A key part of continuous growth is the ability to reflect on our experiences. Reflection is the mirror through which we can examine our actions, thoughts, and emotions to understand how they align with our goals, values, and beliefs. By taking the time to reflect on our decisions and their outcomes, we gain clarity on what works for us and what doesn't. Reflection allows us to see our growth and provides us with the insights needed to make better choices moving forward. It's important to create regular spaces for self-reflection in our lives, whether through journaling, meditation, or simply taking quiet moments to think. This practice helps us stay grounded, focused, and aligned with our evolving sense of self. At the same time, self-discovery involves embracing our imperfections. None of us are perfect, and part of this journey is learning to accept the parts of ourselves that we may want to change or improve. It's easy to focus on our flaws, to compare ourselves to others, or to judge ourselves harshly for not meeting certain expectations. However, true growth comes from accepting our imperfections as part of who we are. By doing so, we can approach our growth process with more compassion and patience. Self-acceptance is crucial because it allows us to be kinder to ourselves, especially during times of struggle or failure. This self-compassion creates a more nurturing environment for personal development, where we are free to take risks, make mistakes, and learn without fear of judgment. Self-discovery also requires us to continually reassess our goals and values. What we wanted in the past may no longer align with who we are today, and that's okay. As we grow, we often discover new passions or redefine what success means to us. This is an important part of the journey, as it helps us avoid becoming stagnant or living a life that no longer reflects our true desires. Reassessing our goals and values ensures that we remain true to ourselves and that we are always working towards something that excites and fulfills us. It encourages us to pursue our own definition of success rather than adhering to the expectations of others. Throughout this ongoing process, it's essential to cultivate a sense of patience and trust in the journey. Growth takes time, and sometimes progress is slow. It's easy to become impatient when we don't see immediate results or when things don't unfold as quickly as we'd like. However, true transformation requires time and consistent effort. Trusting the process means understanding that every step, no matter how small, is a step forward. Even the most difficult moments of our journey have value as they contribute to our growth and understanding. By maintaining patience and faith in ourselves, we allow the process of self-discovery to unfold at its own pace. The journey of self-discovery and growth is not a solitary one. While it's deeply personal, we are constantly influenced by the people around us. The relationships we build, the communities we belong to, and the mentors who guide us all play a significant role in our development. Surrounding ourselves with people who encourage our growth, challenge us to be better, and support us through our struggles can make all the difference. We should seek out individuals who inspire us, share our values, and push us to become the best versions of ourselves. At the same time, we can also contribute to others' growth by offering our support, wisdom, and encouragement. Growth is not just about individual progress, it's also about lifting others up along the way. Self-discovery and growth are lifelong processes that require commitment, openness, and patience. By embracing change, reflecting on our experiences, accepting our imperfections, reassessing our goals, and surrounding ourselves with supportive relationships, we continue to evolve into the best version of ourselves. The journey may not always be easy, but it is incredibly rewarding. With each step we take, we move closer to our true potential and the life we were meant to live. As long as we remain open to learning, growth, and self-discovery, we can continue to create a future filled with possibility and fulfillment. The journey of speaking blessings upon yourself, recognizing your worth, and continually growing is an empowering process that requires deep introspection, courage, and unwavering self-belief. By speaking greatness into your life, you align your thoughts, words, and actions with the vision of the person you are becoming, and you take control of your destiny. Claiming your power is essential in breaking free from limitations, while embracing your inherent worth allows you to step forward with confidence, unshaken by the opinions of others or past setbacks. The path to growth is not always easy. It requires facing challenges, embracing change, and learning from every experience. But in this journey, you discover that the greatest limitations are often the ones we impose on ourselves. As you nurture your self-worth, set boundaries, and commit to your continuous growth, you create the foundation for a life of fulfillment and purpose. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step toward becoming the best version of yourself. By trusting the process and speaking life into your future, you become not only a beacon of possibility for yourself, but also an inspiration to others. Through self-compassion, reflection, and perseverance, you can transform obstacles into opportunities, setbacks into lessons, and doubt into unshakable belief. Remember, you are worthy of success, love, and all the greatness you desire. It is your birthright, and when you fully embrace this truth, you empower yourself to live a life that reflects your highest potential. Keep moving forward, keep speaking greatness, and keep believing in the extraordinary person you are destined to be.